بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the assistance of Allah, we began a concise commentary of Quran. We reached to chapter Yunus, 10th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Mecca. It has 109 verses. Please listen to verse 9.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات يهديهم ربهم بإيمانهم تجري من تحتهم الأنهار في جنات النعيم.
Surely those who believe and do good, their Lord will guide them by their face. There shall follow from beneath them rivers in gardens of bliss. In previous verse, Allah said that those who deny resurrection day and are pleased and satisfied with this world, and they are heedless to Allah's communication. It means they ignore Allah's orders, Allah's obligation. They deny Allah, they reject resurrection day, and do not pay attention to Allah's orders. These people's abode, Allah said, is fire and hell. In this verse, Allah is talking about the opposite group. Those people who believe in Allah, believe in resurrection day, and try to do good. It means to practice whatever they believe. These people, Allah says, يَهْدِيهِمْ رَبُّهُمْ. Allah is the one who guides them in their life to know their duty, their responsibility, and even help them on practicing. So the meaning of yahdihim, which is guiding them, it means guiding in everything. To have a good life, to be able to obey Allah, to know His duty, to raise good children, to have a halal business, all of them, Allah will guide them to show them and help them. بِإِيمَانِهِمْ, because of their beliefs. Because they have a good beliefs, Allah is helping them to practice it and show them the straight path. تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهِمْ. In this world, Allah is guiding them, and in resurrection day, تَجْرِي مِنْ تَحْتِهِمْ الْأَنْهَارِ. Beneath them, the river will flow. فِي جَنَّاتِ النَّعِيمِ. Allah says, in gardens of bliss. We have in narration that when a believer who does good things, it means he practices whatever he believes and try to do good deeds, when he dies, his good deeds and his belief becomes like a person, a body, and will guide him to the paradise. So as Allah says, their beliefs, Allah is guiding them by their beliefs. It means their beliefs, it becomes like body, like light. When he dies after that, he will follow that light to go to paradise. When we talk about Hidayatullah, Allah is guiding, we will see in different verses of Quran Allah has promised those who have good beliefs, those who believe on Allah, and they ask Allah, they try to avoid sin and to have piety, Allah has promised that He is going to guide them. It means to show them the path, a straight path, and also help them to stay in a straight path. For example, in chapter Talaq, verse 2, Allah says, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهِ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. And whoever is careful, it means try to not to commit sin, guard himself against evil, and try to have piety, Allah says He will make for him an outlet. It means nobody should have excuse that I committed sin, I made a haram business, I have a haram business only because I had no choice. Allah says, no, if people try to find a solution and try to avoid committing sin, I am the one who guide them and show them the straight path and will help them to find outlet. In another way, another verse, Allah says, وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُ نُورًا يَمْشِي بِهِ فِي النَّاسِ. Allah says, and made for him a light. It means Allah will make for such a person who try to have a straight path, to follow in a straight path, to have a good faith, to practice the religion. Allah is the one that says that He made for him a light by which he walks among people. It means among the people, he will know his duty and helps him to fulfill his responsibility regarding to Allah and regarding to other people. In another verse, in chapter Muhammad, verse 2, Allah says, كَفَّرَ عَنْهُمْ سَيَّآتِهِمْ وَأَصْلَحَ بَالَهُمْ. Allah is the one, He will remove their evil from them and improve their conditions. Allah is the one who improves their condition. Every day they feel they have better life. They are in straight path. They trust on Allah. They avoid committing sin, and Allah helps them more and more. In another verse, Allah says, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهِ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Whoever tries to avoid committing sin and have a piety, يَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. Allah is the one who gives sustenance to such a person from the source that he could not even imagine. وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. And whoever trusts in Allah, Allah is sufficient for him. It means Allah is going to help him in all dimensions. Allah does not leave him alone. The problem is we should trust Allah. We should try to avoid committing sin and following our passions and desires. And the next step, Allah has promised that He is guiding and helping. In another verse, chapter Hadid, verse 12, Allah says, in resurrection day, يَوْمَ تَرَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ, the day that you will see believers, men and women, يَسْعَى نُورُهُمْ بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ. Allah says that their light running before them. It means their beliefs become like light and is guiding them toward paradise. So all these examples are included in guiding. So Allah said in so many verses that if people try to have a good faith, good beliefs, I'm going to help them in different dimensions. From this verse we have understood إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, believing and good deeds should not be separated. One of them is not enough. Second, Allah says that Allah is the one who guides these people. Allah says, يَهْدِيهِمْ رَبُّهُمْ. These people, Allah is guiding them. Including in this verse also is prophets themselves or imams. They need Allah's guidance every minute and every second, and Allah has promised to help them. Because of that, in every prayer, all of us, even Prophet says, Ihdina as-sirat al-mustaqim. Oh God, help us to the straight path. And Allah says, Yahdihim rabbuhum bi-imanihim. Because of their beliefs, Allah is going, or by their beliefs, Allah is going to guide them. But we understand that we should try. Allah is guiding those who did have a good deeds and believes. Allah is guiding them. We should work so hard to find the path, and Allah is helping us. We should trust on Allah, and Allah is answering us. And when we see this verse, we will see that Allah is emphasizing on belief. يَهْدِيهِمْ رَبُّهُمْ بِإِيمَانِهِمْ. Allah is guiding them because of their beliefs. وَبِإِيمَانِهِمْ. Allah says, بِإِيمَانِهِمْ وَأَمَلِهِمْ. By their beliefs and their actions. But the most important one is belief. Good actions is not helping unless after having good belief. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.